Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to put bees in acrylic? I've never wondered, but here we are. Kind of want to go through and show you how I did it. Maybe explain why I did it. Bees.
Who are the bees for?
The bees were so that they could continue living and be able to educate the younger generation as well as the older generation.
And who is the shop? What's the shop?
Yeah, Two Hives Honey.
Okay.
This is the mold that I'm using. Even though it kind of doesn't look like it, it does make marble-sized thingies. So what we're gonna do is basically kind of prime maybe 2 of the smaller cells with epoxy, because then we'll put the bees on top. Started. You'll see it. It's on the bottom there. And then, of course, it drips onto my granite countertops, which is great, amazing. And you can kind of see that there's a lot of bubbles in there, and we will address that. All right, we're gonna start with this guy. One of them on its back. There's not a whole lot of room in there for me to show you what I'm doing. The problem too with bees and other bugs is that they're pretty hairy. All right, this is the pressure chamber. It's actually an old paint thingy. I will check on it once it's kind of settled.
By connecting my air compressor, I can smush the bubbles.
All right, next day, let's, we're gonna open this. There's like a kind of a bunch of bubbles there. I don't know how that happened. Let's see if we can't pop those out. The other one's fine. This one's so annoying.
So this is the second layer, and we do this because bees and bread tend to float. And the first layer is just to get the bee to stay. The second layer fills out the marble. Same deal with the pressure chamber. It goes in, bubbles get smushed, bees come out.
The bubbles that I saw on that one before, yeah, they're still there. I tried to poke at them, but no luck. So let's demold these guys. Oh yeah, this is a magnet. I ran out of resin and I didn't want to pour more, so we kind of have like this, I don't know, dome-shaped situation. It's got this weird magnification, or not weird, but fun magnification. And we got this guy here. Yeah! Oh, all right. What I should have done was maybe put a, I don't know, put more in there for the first layer so that it wouldn't put it so close to the top. But that's okay. This one's kind of like a little better example.
The funny thing is, I think most of them turned out terribly, in my opinion. But they don't know any better. They're like, this is amazing. And I'm like, it's kind of garbage, and I'm glad you don't know the difference. Which is kind of amazing to me, but it's also makes sense because people are more critical of the things that they do themselves versus some outside observer making commentary on some work that you did, you know. As long as at a glance it's convincing, then it doesn't matter if it's not perfect.